we see these increasingly specialized forms of categorization out there in the world as we're trying to manage this torrent of content. The rows now used by Netflix, these are human curated categories. Interesting things like visually striking, mind-bending foreign dramas might lead us to try a film because it seems conceptually similar to other things we might have liked, even if we would not have made that connection ourselves. Sometimes these connections can get tenuous. I was looking through my own queue recently, and around Christmas time we had watched the Holiday Fireplace video you see highlighted up in the left-hand corner there. I was curious to note that under the More Like This column, there was House of Cards, Daredevil, and I was trying to figure out, what kind of linked this static image of a fireplace burning wood to House of Cards, other than the fact that people may have watched both things. So sometimes Netflix is, the drilling down leaves a little bit to be desired. Other times it works quite well. But even in sensory taste, this idea of categorization and fluency dominate. People who are connoisseurs in things like wine, coffee, even honey, if you've seen the honey tasting wheel, aren't typically experts because they have superior taste buds. This is something I really thought going into this project. What they've really done is learn the language of flavor. Becoming more fluent in this language helps them make sense of, discover, and organize what's going on when you taste a substance like honey. That's why apprentice sommeliers will learn the sensory attributes of wine in a very specific order, and they study this way with the cards arranged in a certain order. If you mix that stuff up for them, it totally confuses them. Their level of picking out wine drops to amateur level. So expert tasters talk to me about a kind of a feedback loop in which the more you taste, the more words you can come up with, and the more words you can use unlocks even more flavors. So kind of a dynamic process there. But you even see a similar process going on a site like Pandora, the music discovery system. You start up a station. When you start up a new station, they don't just sort of throw something at you and say, here, start listening. They kind of give you sensory descriptors. Here's a band called The Clientele. You have major key tonality, a breathy lead male vocalist. Then they're going to take you to Sam Prekop. Not take you there, but explain why they're taking you, by what shared or sympathetic attributes those artists might share. Curiously, Tim Westergren, the founder of Pandora, told me when he was first launching the site and creating it, he had this idea that he wanted to show people no information about what was playing at all. Because he thought that people's preconceptions of what they liked got so in the way of their actual musical enjoyment that they were limiting themselves. He told me this was deemed to be a stupid idea. But it raises an interesting point. How many things would we like if we could come to them with no preconceptions, a pure open mind,